Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. It's currently 51 minutes after the start of the day, so we're in the morning, I guess, technically speaking. I don't know. Let's see what we can do here with our spacecraft. So, Kerbsplosive 7, not big enough to get us to the Mun. Great at doing orbitals, though. Oh, nope. Leave that alone. So, do we have... Oh, I know what we have to do. Exit. Don't save. I know what to do. I know what to do. We need to go to our science center and get fuel. Fuel systems! Yay! I mean, we want bigger rockets too, but I think we can do it without. Propulsion systems... Okay, those would be nice, but I think we can do without. Advanced flight control. Ooh, we really want that. No. Oh, solar panels. Oh my god, there's so much I want. Do we have any solar panels at all right now? We have batteries. We don't have any solar panels right now, but if I slap more batteries on it, it should be okay. The one we need is fuel lines, because we want to have this fuel line. I hope that was the right choice. Right, okay. So for first things first, let's take all that stuff off and start looking at batteries. Because we want to make sure our center of mass is down. And what was it without the heat shield? Yeah, see, that's why I kept spinning around. Do the batteries not add any weight? They're weightless batteries! Yay! That looks ridiculous. All the more reason to leave it alone. It'll be fine. Trust me on this one. So, since we don't have solar panels, I want to bring a shit ton of batteries. That was my idea. Actually, what if, instead of putting them sideways like that, we leave them vertical? That looks silly. No, we will stagger them, one up, one down. What the hell? It worked a second ago, now it doesn't. Let's make a little ring of light, it'll look pretty. Pretty! So now we should have... Oh, I got a contract. Nice! Fly them on. We definitely want to do that. The other thing we want to do is we want to get rid of that entire stage. Engines. Engines. We need the poodle. Why would you do that ring to me? I guess because that belongs on a Rocket Max engine. Never mind. The Doctions? Well, that doesn't thrust vector, does it? No, it doesn't. There's a final stage. Nah. We don't want to do that. Let's do this. Okay, fuel tanks. Nice! We have more fuel tanks. I love all the fuel tank options we have. Roundified fuel tank. Roundified LFO tank. Oh, look at that. It's got regular fuel instead of liquid propellant. Or monopropellant. And we don't have any monopropellant right now, do we? We do not. So let's get rid of all the monopropellant, because we don't have any thrusters. Why bother carrying the weight? There we go. Engines. Engines, engines, engines. Yeah, we'll just use the Terrier, why not? Thrust to weight ratio. Well, it will be in space, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Thrust to weight ratio will be 1.82. That'll be fine. Structural. Stack decoupler. Fuel tanks. We have the Rockamax fuel tank now, too. Ooh. Put one of those on. Engines. That'll be T-swizzle. And then we will do... we're probably going to be in space here, too. So let me thrust limit you down to... I don't know. 1.5-ish, maybe. There we go. And you, we're going to bring you down too, because I forgot to do that. 1.5. Good. Structural is here. Another decoupler. Fuel tanks. Big stonking fuel tank. We're going to do a big stonking fuel tank like that. Boom. Do we want to do thuds? Yes, we will do thuds. A trio of thuds. And a swivel. You guys, bring your thrust down to... I don't know, 63 maybe? Well, which of these is more efficient? .305 in a vacuum. 320 in a vacuum, 270 in the atmosphere. So you're more efficient in the atmosphere, you're more efficient in the vacuum. What if we just do that? You know what? We'll let them go full out. It'll be cool. Now we want aerodynamics, center of lift, center of mass. Is it center of mass? Center of lift. Well, we don't have any center of lift yet. That's right. We don't need control surfaces. We just need wings. There we go. Now we need some radial decouplers. And now we need more fuel tanks. Tanks of fuel. Oh, that is not where I want them. Something like that? No. Would you clip to the damn decouplers, please? Thank you. Okay, so now we want the fuel ducts to go from these tanks down to those tanks. From these tanks into the center tank. That didn't work. These tanks into the center tank. No? Damn you. There we go. Now we need engines. Swivels. Oh my god, that is not good enough at all. All the swivels together. Wow. Okay, I see what's going on here. We want to jettison the upper tanks first. Then jettison the lower tanks. Huh. Yeah, we definitely need that engine there to get over... You know what? No, we don't. We'll put boosters on it. It'll be cool. Utilities. Parachutes. We need, parachutes, one... So the top ones launch with the parachutes. Then these ones launch. With the parachutes. I don't know why it sometimes does that. It goes like 2 and 1 instead of just leaving all 3 together. There we go. Our first level of thrust is not enough. So instead of doing these... What if we did thuds? Elmer thuds. That's even worse. Okay, so we want all the thuds to shoot at once. Then get rid of the top bunch. Get rid of that, in fact. And we'll put a regular swivel on that. It'll be cool. I'm just worried this is going to rip my fins off when they come off. No, we're going to get rid of this whole malarkey entirely. Let's start this again, shall we? So. You, full out, you're fine. I mean, you need more thrust, but we'll do that in a second. So we want to go to structural, radial decoupler. We'll do that times 6. Engines. We want, no, fuel tanks. The big old fuel tanks. Times 6. Wonderful. Engines. We'll put thuds on you. Times 6. Great. Now we need aerodynamics, we need wings. Can you fit in there? Would you fit in there? I don't know what you did, but that's not right. Don't do that. Why would you do that to me, game? Why? Why would you do that? Do you see what the game is trying to do to me here? What if we just turn off snapping? It's no better. So let's just put the winglets on the boosters. That makes sense. And then we could put a few more basic fins, maybe only 3 of them, on the rocket itself. Maybe that'll work. Let's move you guys a little bit further down the decouplers, would you? That looks ridiculous. That's a little better. Okay, so there's that. So first stage, all the thuds launch at once. Oh, we need fuel lines. I don't know if I could do the fuel lines how I want them to. Because I only want these to be in paired symmetry. And it will not let me do that because those are all considered the same part. Well, that sucks. That is not what I wanted at all. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, let's just put some nose cones on these things. Fuel lines. Okay. I guess that'll work. So all the thuds start at once. Then we want to drop them off in a pair. So you... Okay, so we've got right and left. Right. So right and left launch off as a pair. This way it stays mostly balanced. That's the hope. I don't think that's going to launch the way I think it's going to launch. So you want to have these drain to those, and then the next two drain to the next two, etc., etc. What you need to do is really do this. Have them go in pairs. And I mean like legit pairs. No, that's silly. That'd be way too silly. Now see, now it's a little hard to get the symmetry right. That's why you want to do them all at once if you can, but it won't let me. Six times. I guess that's okay. Right. Fuel ducts. Actually, before we do the fuel ducts, let's work on the staging. So all the rockets launch at once. There's no question in my mind about that. Why is it only one decoupler going? Oh, it's these two together. Okay. You two go. So you guys are first. You guys are second. And you guys are last. Wherever you are. There you are. So, we need... The ones that drop first are these two. are going to drain to your neighbors. The ones who drop second. Nope, I have you draining the wrong way. The ones that drop first drop to the ones that drop second. The ones that drop second drain to the ones that drop third. And the ones who drop third drain to the center tank. And that's the most efficient way to do this, because then what's going to happen is as they drain off their fuel, they're going to be getting emptier, lighter, quicker, faster, stronger, yada, 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 yada. Utilities, parachutes. We need to parachute all the things because we want these to come back. Well, they won't come back completely, but hopefully. How's our fuel levels looking? Oh, shit. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, so you guys go with the first decouple. You guys are the third decouple. So by process of elimination, you guys here are the second decouple. Boom. Boom. Good. What if I move this engine down here with these guys? That's a lot better. So by the time we get up in the atmosphere, we'll be going pretty damn good. Okay. What else do we need? What else do we need? I think that'll do it for us. Do we have struts? We do not have struts. Oh, although I think we should probably put a comms antenna on or something. No, I don't want two of them. Thank you. I only want one of them. Actually, that's silly. We only have one. Boop. Can you snap directly in place? No, you can't. So I have to kind of eyeball you. There we go. And we'll put, well, what would be the advantage of this one versus that one? It's 2 mits and 0.7 mits per second. You're 1.2 mits per second. So why wouldn't I want the better one? We'll put a thermometer here. Right. So you are actually Munshot I. No, 1. Guys, I don't think this is gonna work. Is that enough shoots to get the boosters home? I don't know. Oh, did I shut off the symmetry? I did. I want to make sure these boosters come home, damn it. I didn't want to do that. Because we need all the money we can save off these that we could possibly save off these. There we go. And the other thing I might be able to do... utility. No, that's the only parachute I have. Never mind. Service bay. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh! What if instead of just having the batteries in a ring around here, I put a service bay and then put all the batteries in the service bay? That could be an idea. You know what? No, it looks fine. I like the little ring of lights around there. Do we actually have lights? That'd be utility. We do not have lights. We have everything we can get for the science. There's no reason to put roundified fuel tanks on there because we don't have any boosters. Or not boosters, but RCS. Huh. This actually has RCS built into it. Huh. Before I do that, make sure our center of mass is still... Ah, it's starting a little too high now. Nope, so we can't do that. Because we have to make absolutely sure that this pod is bottom heavy. We do not want it to be top heavy at all. Oh my god. It'll be fine. Right, until next time.